one of the areas you were talking about, like aligning, you were talking about VP of sales, is this whole area around compensation.
Yeah.
People misalign their compensation models as well. And I think that's one of the other pitfalls that you see.
Yeah, totally. So I would say that at a baseline, it has to be net neutral.
Absolutely net neutral at least.
And so if there's any aspect of like working with Microsoft or any partner for that aspect, feels like a detriment or a tax to me as a salesperson, like that is a recipe for failure.
Yep.
That's one of the few, there's very few things that I say like, do not start until this is solved.
Yep.
That is like one of the foundational things. Like I do not recommend starting a partnership until that aspect is solved, because unwinding that distaste for partnership in your sales organization is extremely difficult. If you start on a bad foot and then you're trying to pivot to a good foot, it's very difficult.
Or taking the deals away from the sales reps and saying, well, these are Microsoft deals, so you're not going to get paid on these, and we'll have our partner people do them. I've seen that happen as well, and that messes things up.
It leaves a really bad taste in your organization around partnerships, and so that's one of my first one of my few non-starters, I should say.
So get compensation right. At
So
least
get it right,
neutral.
and then I've seen this really interesting trend, frankly, of lately of people not only going net neutral, but going incentivizing.
Yeah.
And so
Absolutely.
I think we've all been surrounded by a lot of these stats and facts about what partnerships drive, whether it's access to more budget, access to more customers, faster sales cycles, bigger deal sizes. All of these things, like you hear these outputs and you start to think like, well, why wouldn't I incentivize something that gives me that?